Hello and welcome to my tutorial for my multi-floor elevator in Stationeers. So a few things before we go. This elevator can only take one person at a time. It's also important to make sure there's no loose items inside the elevator. So to begin with, let's go upwards. I hit this button, the door will close, these vents will turn on. We wait a couple of seconds, you can see the air moving upwards inside. You just jump and up you go, and this door will close at the bottom here. So another thing to note is when you get to the top of where you are going, the air is being sucked out by these vents, so some air will rush in from outside filling this area, which can mean you can't get out just when you want to. So we can continue upwards, hit this button, again wait for the air to move upwards and jump, up we go. The door will close beneath us and this one will open. Now we're at the top. If we want to go back down, we can click that button, down we go. And just like that. Just let gravity do the work on the way back down. While we're here, I'll explain the construction methods. So we've got this door on the front, it's quite obvious. We've got a button to go down, button to go up. We've got a motion sensor to detect like when you're in this cube. And then we've got 3 vents on the side. I don't know whether you can use more or less vents, whether it be faster or slower, or whether it will work at all. I just found 3 to be best for me. So all of these switches and vents and stuff is all wired up to the same network. All of the floors, same network. And the active vents are plumbed into these passive vents on the side. All of that, they're all plumbed together. All piped together. So yeah, if we want to go back down to the bottom floor, I'll explain how the logic works. So logic for this one here is for going up, and that one's there for going down. These two are for going down, these two are for going up. There's basically one computer wired into each of the buttons. So this is the up computer, it's slightly more complicated than the down computer. So all we do is we detect when the player hits the button, and then we set the bottom vents to outward and turn them on, and then if we scroll down a bit, we set the top vents to inward, we turn them on as well, and then we close both of the doors, we open the floor and the ceiling to let you go upwards. And then there's this bit here, it's probably optional, but I found it's required to make the elevator work for this high. You need to increase the external pressure for the active vents, so you just get a bit more pressure pushing you upwards. And then we go to state 2 after we've done that. And then on state 2 here, we detect once you're in that cube with the motion sensor. And then all we do is we turn all of the vents off. There's a lot of those. And then we open the doors and close the floor and the ceiling. And then that just loops back to state 1. The down computer, we just detect when you've hit the button again, and then all we do is we close the doors and open the floor and the ceiling, and then you just fall down due to gravity. And then we go to state 2, and then the doors will open again and the floor and the ceiling will close, and then we just go to state 1 again. I will put a link to some pictures of the logic setups in the description, so you don't have to keep pausing the video. And yeah, thanks for watching.